I haven't been doing much shooting outside. Temperatures have got kind of warm here, humid, typical Midwest weather, although it's a little early this time of year for that. But at any rate, I refinished my BSA Buccaneer SE. It had the black selenium finish on it, I believe is what they called it. And I used Gator 120 grit sandpaper, which is, I would call a medium grit sandpaper. Removed all that, was able to leave the checkering, even though it's outlined in black. That's alright. I then finished it with Birchwood KC Walnut Stain, 3 light coats, 3 coats of Birchwood KC True Oil, hit it with steel wool, and then used some wax on it to bring out the sheen. And you know, it is what it is. It came out okay. It's got plenty of character in the wood, which I really do enjoy. I mean, it's alright. It's decent. The gun's a good shooter. Fill it up to 232 bar, and with a hand pump, that's a chore for me at this day and age. But, yeah. Hold on a sec. On to the next project. So I dusted off my Flying Dragon PCP. Mike did a conversion with Cisco's XS60C. Originally these were CO2 guns. I think I've had this now for 11 or 12 years. And when I say dusted off, I mean dusted off. It's been sitting in the corner. I'd refinished it years ago. Not much dissimilar from its original finish. There's not a lot of character in the wood, so not much to see there. Very similar process to the BSA I just did. This one came without a safety, and I'm sure some of you guys have them. I had a hole here and a hole here, which was a safety. What I had done is taken thumbtacks, cut off the tack part, I guess, and just left the thumb. Painted them black. They were silver originally, I believe, and just epoxied that there to fill that in, so it looked a little more finished. Strictly cosmetic, has nothing to do with operation. What I do like about these guns, and I've always liked about it, it's got a low fill pressure. Mike recommends 1500 on this one, and it's possible it's my pumps. I just used the Chinesium cheap pumps, hand pump. I only take it to 1300, and it's possible the gauge is off. Who knows? Doesn't really matter much. And I just ran it over the chronograph. I did 19 shots, and I'll post a picture of that instead of reading them to you. I've tried to tune this down. I don't necessarily need power with this. I prefer more shots over power. But still, it's averaging about 14 foot-pounds of energy, which pretty decent. I wouldn't use this for pesting in the backyard. You'd get too many pass-through shots. But, you know, a lot of fun. And after 19 shots, with the 1300 PSI start, it took 27 pumps, very easy pumps, with my little cheap pump here, hand pump. And I think 6 or 7 of those is pressurizing the air tube itself. So, hopefully I can get this out back. It's borderline backyard friendly, even with that on the end. It's a little barky yet. I mean, most people probably say, oh, that's fine. The last thing I want to do is upset my neighbors. I shoot from inside a shed. I'm sure anybody that's watched my videos have seen that. And I have hay bales set at 13 yards, 22 yards, and 30 yards. My house is the backstop. If I miss a hay bale, my house will catch it. We have a concrete foundation. I'm not worried about that. But there again, the last thing I want to do is upset a neighbor. Out of sight, out of mind is my philosophy there. Any rate, that's it for now. Hopefully I can get some shooting videos in if the weather cools down. We'll see what happens. Thank you.